Cat's whiskers, 10 curious facts. Hey guys. How are you doing? Welcome to About Pets. Today, we're going to talk about a super fun and cute topic, the famous cat's whiskers. It's incredible how something so simple can transform a cat's appearance, isn't it? Whiskers, apart from being an extra charm, have super important functions in these little creatures' lives. So, if you're curious to learn more about cat's whiskers, stick around until the end of this video because we have a lot of interesting things to show you. Go ahead and leave a like, and if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to always receive new videos. Let's get started. 10 curious facts about cat's whiskers. 1. What are cat's whiskers for? A cat's whiskers help them understand their environment better and avoid dangers. When the kitty is moving around, the whiskers act as sensors, helping them pick up stimuli around them and even enhancing their sense of smell. This means that whiskers are essential for cats, even when they're in dark places. They serve as a compass, helping the kitty orient itself. This allows them to climb up and down walls and roofs with much more safety. 2. Cat's whiskers are also known as vibrissae. Feel free to call them cat's whiskers, without any problem. But if you want to be fancy, the scientific name for these hairs is vibrissae. And guess what? It's not just cats that have them. In fact, this structure is also a part of our anatomy, but in humans, it's not called whiskers, but rather the little hairs of the nose. 3. The number of whiskers varies from one cat to another. Cat owners usually have a special radar and know exactly how many whiskers their four-legged children have. But here's the thing, the number of whiskers is not the same for all kitties. On average, there are 24 vibrissae in total, with 12 on each side. Oh, and don't forget that they can also have some hairs above their eyes and on their chin. 4. Do cats feel pain in their whiskers? Despite being highly sensitive and playing an important role in a cat's life, cats do not feel pain in their whiskers themselves. The hairs are thick and do not have nerve endings. However, if someone were to pluck a cat's whiskers, then they would feel intense pain because there are nerve receptors at the base of these hairs. 5. Can you cut a cat's whiskers? Given how important they are for cats, one should never cut or trim a cat's whiskers. If this happens, the pet will lose a lot of its balance and spatial awareness, increasing the risk of falls during jumps. Additionally, when whiskers are cut, cats can become more irritable and stressed due to disorientation. In such cases, the only solution is to wait for the whiskers to grow back. 6. Handling the whiskers too much can bother your kitty. In addition to not recommending cutting a cat's whiskers, it's best for owners to resist the temptation to play with their feline's vibrissae. As mentioned before, a cat's whiskers are highly sensitive, so any movement of the hairs is felt by the pet. By the way, did you know that this is the main reason why cats prefer to eat from shallow and wider bowls? This way, they avoid touching their whiskers against the edges. 7. Is it normal for a cat's whiskers to fall out? If you find a cat's whisker around the house, don't worry. It's normal, and a new hair will grow in its place. The only important thing is to respect nature and not cut them. Whether your cat's whiskers are long or short, some have longer vibrissae while others have shorter ones. Either way, you can't cut or tamper with them without a reason. Respect your pet's appearance and let the vibrissae grow naturally. 8. Weak and brittle whiskers indicate something is not right. Just like issues with the coat can indicate a health problem, if you notice that your pet's whiskers are falling out or breaking easily, it's best to take them to the veterinarian as soon as possible. It could be a nutritional problem or another health condition. But as mentioned before, don't be alarmed if you occasionally find a whisker around the house. Just like normal hair, vibrissae also go through a growth and shedding cycle, albeit at a slower pace. 9. Not all cats have whiskers. Sphinx cats, those balda cats, don't have whiskers due to their thinner and shorter fur. But don't think they can't calculate distances or balance. Even with this difficulty, SPHYNX cats have adapted and use their slender bodies and long ears to orient themselves. They find a way to manage even without whiskers. 10. When is it necessary to cut a cat's whiskers? Sometimes, it may be necessary to trim a cat's whiskers for a veterinary procedure. If the cat undergoes facial surgery, for example, the veterinarian will appropriately remove the hairs from the area. In such cases, the trimming is done out of necessity and to ensure that the procedure is carried out in the best possible way. There's no problem with that. It may also be necessary to cut the whiskers to treat a wound, for instance. The veterinarian will assess the situation and recommend the best option. I hope you enjoyed the video about cat's whiskers. If you liked it and want to keep up with our feline content full of curiosities, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Oh, and don't forget to leave a like too, as it helps a lot with video promotion. And don't keep all this knowledge to yourself. Share this video with your fellow cat lovers and friends. Let's spread information about kitties' whiskers around the world. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.